This is Adventure for Life. I'm Joel. I am in Moab, Utah. So I'll do a 360 since I like doing those. And I'm going to spend the next 10 days here doing various trails. So I hired the guys from Moab Grand Tours, if you see on the side of that Kawasaki there, to guide us around for the next 10 days. There's my nephew Ben, and then the guide Travis, and there's my rig in the front, and we're just going to do all kinds of trails. I told the guide to pick his favorite trails, and that's what we're going to do. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I've been out to Moab. I think this will be my 7th time out here. Did Jeeps 3 times at the Easter Jeep Safari and rented side-by-sides before, but unfortunately, when you rent the side-by-sides, they limit which trails you can do. And so now that I got my own, we can do any trail we want to. So today we're going to start with the Fallen Peace Officer Trail. These trails that we're going to do today are some of the easier ones, but you know, scenic. So that's what today's about, and I'm glad you're coming along for the journey, and we'll see what we find out there. Okay, we've made our first push away from civilization, so to speak, and we're kind of out where you can't see the parking lot or anything like that. And this, I believe, is not going to be, I don't think there's going to be many rough obstacles at all on this trail. I already told the guide that we could pick up the speed because we're still feeling each other out as far as, you know, he doesn't know what I'm capable of or not. And I'm not saying I'm a great driver, but we are gonna, you know, pick up the speed some. Maybe a little bit dusty today, we'll see. But beautiful scenery so far, and looking forward to the day. We've got to one of the first really picturesque spots. I mean, we're probably above that floor down there. We're probably at least 500 feet up, and then you've got the rock formation in the distance. So really beautiful scenery, and I'll give you a quick 180, I guess we'll call it, so you can kind of get a feel for what we're doing.
There's a low range in this thing. This thing can climb like crazy. And then in high range, it'll go extremely fast. So I wanted to do it all machine, and I think this is it.
Nice.
Yeah. And this thing goes over again. So I mean, it just barely screwed.
Okay, so we've taken our first stop today, and partly to see this rock here. So this is called pillow basalt, and it's some kind of lava rock that quick cooled underwater, which begs the question, where was the water? And anyway, so it's pretty cool. There is that rock formation way in the distance that we've been looking at. There is, if you can see them, the La Salle Mountains way in the distance, snow-capped, and just an absolutely gorgeous place to see. The trail is probably a 2-rated trail, so this trail is really an easy trail, which, you know, I'm not out here to prove how good a driver I am or break anything, so I'm perfectly happy. I want to see the scenery, and so Fallen Peace Officer is a trail that I think anybody could probably do, including in a stock Jeep if you wanted to do it. So we are getting ready to go right skirt the edge of Arches National Park, and so that rock formation, which I've mentioned a couple times, is actually in Arches. And I went to Arches National Park yesterday and had, I probably spent 5 hours in there. Phenomenal. So if you ever get the chance, if you're in this area, you got to go to Arches National Park. It was just phenomenal, all the rock formations, and obviously the arches and whatnot that we saw. And again, there's the La Salle Mountains in the distance.
But I got up to, on that ride in Arizona, I did 80 was the fastest I went. 80? Wow. There was a guy, and on that same stretch, there was a guy with us that said he hit 116 on a road like this. I mean, it was wider and flatter, but still.
Okay, we're a little bit farther down the trail, and Ben's driving right now. Just wanted to show you this pretty incredible view over here of the canyon in front of us, and just the mountains in the distance and whatnot. Just very beautiful, very awesome. And we have passed one other vehicle on this entire trail, so we've been out here by ourselves the whole time, except for passing one other vehicle out here. So it's just great to be out here in the middle of nowhere by yourself and in this kind of beauty. And I thought I'd show you real quick Ben in his first off-road driving experience is doing just fine. Now again, this is a 2-rated trail, so if he can't do this, you can't do much. But anyway, for all of his fans, there he is.
Woo! Even up and over this side.
Yeah, so again, this is a 2-rated trail, but there are a little, a few little obstacles like this that we can see. Again, this machine's going to handle this absolutely no problem. And with the transmission that this thing has, the DCT transmission, it basically does all the work for you. But at least you see there's a few little obstacles on this trail.